Welcome back. We're here with Michelle Graves, the money lady. She's going to talk about money, obviously. So we've got to talk about today, baby boomers are about ready to retire. Some have already retired. Let's talk about the money, because you got to have that money to retire. What do we do?
Wow. We are in the midst of the largest demographic shift in the United States history, as 78 million, approximately 78 million people will be retiring over the next 20 years, 10,000 a day.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that incredible?
That's incredible.
It is so major, the impact, economic impact of this many people coming out of the workplace with no one coming in the rear.
Oh,
the numbers, yeah, we are a big bubble. The baby boomers were all those children that were birthed after World War II when the men came home and they wanted families and they had 4 kids. And here we are.
Okay.
Here we are. So
we've got 10,000 people a day retiring, and so what are we doing about planning for that and preparing for that?
Okay. The first thing is that in the good old days, we looked at what we call the 3 stool, which is Social Security, your pension, and your savings. And today, that is not the case.
That stool is falling over, huh?
That stool is crumbled.
Yeah.
So now people are looking at the phenomena of they're living longer, much longer than their parents and grandparents. So the challenge is, if you're living longer, you have this profile for retirement. Instead of, like I said, the 3 stools, you now have Social Security, home ownership, your tax-qualified retirement plans, 401ks, 403bs, your personal savings and other assets, part-time work, start a business. In fact, since 2004 to 2012, according to Social Security, more and more people are looking to their earnings to enable them to get through these tough times. They're not looking to other assets. But if we want to talk about other assets so that you can get through retirement besides Social Security, and I do encourage seniors, if you can wait before pulling down on that Social Security, there are some tremendous benefits. Yeah, there's an 8% add-on each year from 66 to 7 if you're willing to wait. And so I share with people, if you can look at other resources and not fool with Social Security, fine. Home ownership is a big thing, and a lot of seniors got involved with foreclosures and loss of equity. I encourage seniors today to look at reverse mortgages, because that may be your pension check now.
That's right, and that means that they can get the money now and not have to worry about
exactly
paying it back.
No payments ever. When I brought that program into Ohio 20 years ago, if you can believe that, a lot of people were like, but now it's just a good program.
Right.
You can also consider lines of credit against your home. You'll have to talk to your banker about that.
Okay.
So the number one concern of all seniors is outliving their financial resources.
Right.
And that is a real concern, because when you retire, you don't have the ability to make the kind of money that you did before.
Right.
The second major concern is being dependent upon someone else for their care. People, baby boomers especially, you and I, Jan, fiercely independent, the Pepsi generation, we want to run our ship. We don't want other people telling us how to spend our money, where to go, where to live. But the reality is this: without proper planning and forward thinking, you will find yourself facing crisis in your older age. So I share with people that, look, it is what it is. 78 million of us are going to be in this world called retired. And it's going to put a press on social services. It's going to put a press on resources. I'm nervous about Social Security. I'm nervous about a lot of things, but I will say that, again, it goes back to proper planning and being honest. Some of us will not be able to retire.
Oh my
Period.
Goodness. We're going to
still
be working.
We're going to be working because, and you know what? It's okay if you got good health, and that's key, because the biggest thing about getting older is your health. So I share with people, it's not like you're looking at a car that can be repaired. Some things happen that cannot be repaired.
Right.
And therefore, as far as my recommendations are concerned, you would want to consider, first and foremost, making sure your legal documents are in place with regard to your health, health care power of attorney. You know what these documents
Right.
are.
Yep.
And dealing with a certified estate planning attorney who can help you through that. The second thing, and I put this at the top of the list because it doesn't matter how much money you have invested if you find yourself needing long-term care. And the statistics,
So long-term care insurance is so key.
it is key, and
Right.
I
and that
wish
might keep you in your home.
it will not
Yeah.
only keep you in your home, but it will keep you from losing everything.
Right.
Because nursing home costs, and even for private care, you could be looking at $30,000 to $100,000 a year.
Oh, yeah.
And people say, it's not going to happen to me. And I say, well, the statistics say
It could.
69% of Americans over 65, it is.
Right.
And to lose everything, your investments, your IRAs, even the cash value in your life insurance.
Right. So let me ask you this. Is it too late? Should people who do not have a plan start planning now?
It is never too
And
late.
people should never say, oh, it's too late.
No,
There's
no,
nothing
no,
I can
no,
do.
no, no.
Wherever you are,
it's never,
plant
it's
your
never
bucket
too
where
late.
you are, right?
You plant your bucket. And final note, final expenses. Do not expect your family to pay for you to go in the grave. Final expense
Better
insurance, you
prepare.
got to prepare.
Give us your number to call so that we can call you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can be reached on 513-237-3914.
One more time.
513-237-3914. And Jan, it is again my distinct pleasure to be a part of your
Thank you,
world.
Michelle.
And
You're so wonderful.
oh, you're just sweet. Love
So
you.
plant your bucket where you are, make a plan because
And
you,
get help.
Yeah, get help. So
Don't
we
think you know
gave you
everything.
Michelle's number.
Yeah.
Give her a call.
Thank you
Okay,
so
thanks,
much.
Michelle.
Okay, you take care.
You too. We'll be back in a moment with some community events. We've got India to tell us about that. Hey.